let's give it a shot. Why not? Kyokins, pick a class. I don't know. Any kind of class. Pally, okay. So, Paladin. Paladins are heavy on 4-drops. You can just try to make a very, very general deck. Look for weapons, AoE clear, good value cards, like just Argent. And then moving down the line, do you want to add oozes? Possibly not. Anyways, Fairy Dragons are good. You want card draw. What else is there? Harvests are good. Sunshattered Clerics. Defender of Argus. You can argue for it. Senjin. Double Argent Commander. What the hell? No. 2 Sunwalkers. And, let's see. Let's get some silences. The curve is a bit, the curve is fine. I don't see anything wrong with the curve. And, we can add Azure Drakes for card draw. This fills up our 5 mana slot as well. Let's try Owls. Let's see how the deck does. My MMR is a bit high, but with something like this, synergy heavy decks work. Yeah, of course they do. Like my own Warlock deck. It's incredibly, I guess you could call it synergy heavy. Yeah. Like you pretty much require all the cards to work together. If you mean combo specific decks, which I think are a bit different from synergy heavy, then they're very situational, the combo heavy decks. That's my curve. Okay. I'm actually dropped 2 Scarlets. Adding 2 Iron Dwarfs and then 2 Silences for Owls. Alright, let's see how the deck works. I pretty much built in like a minute. And this is a very general deck, I'd say. No rares or anything. You pretty much just have card draw, a bit of control, weapons, AoE clear, and some win conditions and beefy cards. Let's see how the deck works. Low curve control. Let's see. Kyokins. I mean, the issue with your deck, I can see right away, is that there's an issue with low curve controls. First, you need a win condition. Like, you can't just control the game without leading towards something else. Because control decks would, I would say, naturally go towards, I like this hand. Let's see what else we get. I would say control decks naturally lean towards late game. A high mana cost card. Yeah, you need something that can practically win the game for you. That's the issue with control. An example would be Ysera, Ragnaros. Those kind of cards emphasize your control. This is almost like an arena deck. You see very solid cards in your hand. Each one of them can deal with each other. They're individually okay. And there may not be a lot of synergy, but the cards are they're quite excellent by themselves. Shadow Step? Hey. It's a lot of value off that card. It's alright. I'll catch up in card draw. I have a Hammer of Wrath and Novice. I'll clear the board. See, like, this is why I love Argent Commanders and Sunwalkers. They're literally splashable. Like, it takes so much to get rid of these cards, and they have value by themselves. Harvest Golems are hard to get rid of. Hammer of Wraths, like, Paladin have very strong basic cards, very strong basic pally cards. Am I getting a backstop? Yeah. Okay. Ah, True Silver. Like, look at all the options I have in my hand, basically. I have True Silver to transition into Argent Commanders and Sunwalkers. Sinjin if I need to defend my life points. I have a Harvest Golem out in the field. Am I getting Fan of Knives? No, you can't. Dunk. Okay. So, is she gonna kill the... No, she's going for my face. I think that is a huge mistake. Like, I would snapshot this hand because it is just Stormwind. If you run a Swarm heavy deck, I would say Stormwind counts as a win condition. The card by itself, I would disagree. It works well though. You should try it out. It all depends on deck. But look at all these options I have in my hand. Like, as a Paladin or as a Paladin, this is like the hand you kind of wish you had. So I'm gonna True Silver and I'll save the spells for later. True Silver. Alright, this doesn't, the issue is, do I want to save or... Alright. I might get Fan of Knives here. I might get Shivved here. So I'm gonna keep my Golem alive. Because 3 health is very hard to deal with as a... I'm gonna keep my Golem at full HP. Like, if you ran a Murloc deck, yeah, I would consider Stormwind Champion a win condition. There you go. That's good. And even if she hypothetically has backstab, then there's a lot I can do with Golem. So now I'm going to Senjin. Ooh, that's even better play actually. Yeah, I'll clear the board. Boink. Give this. I should have done this first, I think. No, it doesn't matter. This is Bichiro proof. It's very easy to understand. Like, when you start playing more, you start seeing how the cards interact even in the slightest. You start to see a lot of very common ways to build that give you a very strong deck. It comes mostly from the value of the cards themselves. Paladin especially, because you have so many magic, you have so many spells and control. Aside from aside from great minions itself, because Aldor and everything have value aside from the card. Like, a 3 for 3/3 is fine, but a 3 for 3/3 that a 3 for 3/3 that reduces a minion's health to 1, that's ridiculous. So, there you go. This is a basic spell power rogue deck, and really no options that she has. Fan of Knives, attack Golem, Blade Flurry would be pretty ridiculous right now, just like thinking in my head. Assassinate? Shiv. Does that mean that she has Blade Flurry? Should attack first if you can have Blade Flurry. Fan of Knives. Okay. And then... Fan of Knives? Novice Engineer. Dunk. Whoa, that was the wrong play. So yeah, I mean, just like look all the cards I have, man. Oh, Wrath. I'll see what I draw. It's probably another great card. Hammer of Wrath. I'm very surprised at how well this deck went. I'm gonna try out the deck a couple more times. I might write it and just throw it up on Hearthpoint if you guys would like. Because it really costs nothing to make at all. I have... It's a total of 600 dust inside the deck. 2 Azure Drakes, 2 Sunwalkers, 2 Argent Commanders. That's it. The rest are pretty much basic cards. I might start doing that. Nice. Fairy Dragons versus Priests is the dream. You can't get Shadow or Pain. B, it kills Northshire Cleric. 2 conditions that I would most likely say that destroys priests. Azure Drake is a solid card overall. That's all I can tell you. The spell power is great for when you might need it. As for in a Paladin deck, and a 5 or 4/4 with the card draw is just perfect. No, like, that's an A+. For, oh, do I want to trade my Fairy Dragon? Okay, well. For a Paladin deck, I almost always run, Consecrate and Hammer of Wrath on my deck. Because they're just such great cards. And some spell power benefits it incredibly. Goodbye. In case he interfires it again, I'm just gonna howl it again. Like, they're very late game, but if you drop in Azure Drake, that's fine. There's no big. There's no big. If you ooh, another Harvest Golem, great. If you combo it late game with a Consecrate or something like that, or a Hammer of Wrath, it can win you the game. Urabashi Berserker. Urabashi Berserker, 4, 3, 2 damage, perfect. Well, I attack with this first. It lives. Yeah. Sweet. Chillwind Yetis are scary cards. I'll give you that. It's gonna get consecrated. Hey. Harvest Golems, I think, are more solid cards. Yeti is a very strong contender. It's also Rex Mages heavily. But just look at the staying power of a Harvest Golem. Do I want to get rid of that? I should, shouldn't I? I should. I do not want to get interfired and traded into my Argent Commander. I think situationally, it's very hard to make a decision. But situationally, I think that Yeti to be good overall, and Harvest Golem to be good everywhere where Yeti is not. like if Yeti gets removed, like yeah, okay, that sucks, you know. But if Harvest Golem gets removed, he gets revived for free. So I think the decision would be based on your mana curve, because the difference between 3 and 4 is kind of a big deal. If you're missing, because it's always a big, oh crap, DHI Hammer of Wrath. Hope you choose draws Owl. Damn it! Oh, I got 2 for 1 off that. It's ridiculous. Heals. Alright, I'm a Hammer of Wrath. Him. Start going for the throat. Hey, Dark Iron Dwarf. I'm going to buff the Harvest Golem. The main idea against the priest, you want to get to the 4 attack, the amount of 4 attack. 4 attack is key because it avoids Shadow Word Death, it avoids Thought, whatchamacallit, it avoids Shadow Madness, that's unfortunate, and a lot of other things. And Shadow Word Pain, that's right. Okay, should I go for the kill here? I don't think so. I have to get rid of these. No question about it. So how am I going to go about doing that? Let's hammer 1. Sack this. Attack that. Argent Protector this. Fairy Dragon. And then Climb. Yeah, Power 4 is the perfect number against Priest. Yeah, you mind going to bump my streaming thread? I'm probably going to stream for a couple more hours and let's see if we can get some more people in here. No. Yes. Oh boy. I don't want to Sunwalker. If I Sunwalker, heal Mind Control. Huh? But I don't know. Okay, Jingo. Yeah. What do I want to do here? Okay, I am going to Shield Master and Sunwalker. Okay, I guess not. Because the reasoning behind that is whichever one that he copies, I will have enough damage for lethal. That's 1. And 2, I would be able to silence it to create lethal again.